Hello again and welcome to another Mordian Glory video. And today, guys, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to this community for being so incredibly awesome. The last few days have been a real roller coaster, but the support that I received from you guys has been beyond anything I could have expected. And I just want to say a huge thank you for that, because it has been humbling, truly. Now, if some of you aren't aware of what's happened and why the last few days have been quite stressful, I received a ban from live streaming from YouTube for 7 days. And full disclosure, full transparency, the reason I received that ban is because I held an airsoft gun on live stream. Now, YouTube has a very, very strict anti-firearms policy, which is specific to their live streaming service. So you are not allowed to touch, you're not allowed to, as they define it, wield a firearm whilst you are live streaming. Now, what happened is, while I was live streaming, I had an airsoft gun in the corner. Someone was curious about it. I went, yep, that's an airsoft gun. And I picked it up and I held it like in my hands on camera for a few seconds, and the algorithm, the AI, shut the whole thing down, and that was it. I couldn't live stream for that day. I appealed the system. I put an appeal in, but that came back, and they were like, nope, you've definitely, as far as the automatic appeal process understands, we believe you've violated the community guidelines. Just to give you guys the full disclosure here, and bear in mind, this is from my perspective, so it's how I understand the situation to be. I actually spoke to 3 different people at YouTube, and what I did is I got on the live chat function, so you're actually speaking with the human being on the other side, and I went through, literally, I escalated it basically through 3 different people. I finally got through to a manager who said that they could do a re-review. He triggered the re-review process, but it was made clear to me that this is essentially the same process as last time, and they cannot guarantee a manual review. And the review process has been completed, the re-review has been completed, and they still believe that I have violated the community guidelines, and that is what YouTube believes has happened. And there have been human beings involved at this point, although the re-review, like I said, couldn't be guaranteed to be done by a human, so it very well may have been that the AI picked it up, the AI did the initial review, the AI did the re-review, and the AI doesn't quite have the context to understand. I did provide a lot of information to YouTube, saying, like, look, it wasn't real, I live in the UK, I can't physically own an AK. You know what I mean? Like, it's very strict gun laws in the UK, but unfortunately, none of that information has made a difference, and the appeal has been rejected. So that's the full timeline of what's happened and how I understand the process to have worked, essentially. And so I've been, as a result of not being able to do live stream, I put a few updates out on the channel saying, look, guys, this is why you won't see me live streaming for the next few days. This is a very difficult time, because obviously being a small channel, live streaming is a huge part of the support that I get from you guys. And so this is the situation. And the response I have had on those videos has been beyond anything I could have expected. The outpouring of support, the outpouring of nice comments on those videos of people showing their support for the channel has been, I can't put it into words. The only word, there's only 2 words that I can use for it. It's been staggering and it's been humbling. And especially the moment people found out about the situation, I've had such an outpouring of support. People have been doing super thanks. People have been tipping. They've been doing everything they can to support the channel financially. Which, I mean, I don't know what to say, guys. But thank you, from the bottom of my heart. You guys have just rallied around this whole situation. And I honestly just thought I'd go over Twitch for a few days, you know, try and make it work as best I can, and then hopefully we'd come back to YouTube after 7 days, and I just have to, a few nights of beans on toast. That was the situation. But you guys have been amazing. Been amazing. So thank you. I'm eternally grateful. Thank you is not a big enough word. I wish I was a little bit better versed in the English language. Ironic for someone whose entire job is to speak all day, but yeah, I just don't know what to say, guys. Just thank you. It's been it was obviously very stressful, but then seeing support from you guys, it was like the weight of the world was lifted from my shoulders, and I thought, like, oh man, 2 years of working my fingers to the bone, grinding away full time on YouTube, kind of wiped out. I thought, like, okay, we're gonna have to start this again on Twitch or something, but it hasn't been the case. You guys have come over to Twitch. I want to say a huge thank you not only to everyone that left the super thanks on the video, but also a huge thank you to everyone that came over to Twitch. And I know it's not where I normally stream. It's a totally different ecosystem, totally environment, and yet so many people came over there, and so many people have supported. And I've actually got some amazing good news, very, very positive. Normally, to become affiliated on Twitch, essentially monetized on Twitch, it takes 7 days due to the overwhelming presence, due to the amount of people that have come over there and how large the live streams have been. We were actually, the first day that I live streamed on Twitch, thanks to you guys, we were the #1 Warhammer 40k Warhammer live stream on Twitch. It's quite a niche category, to be fair, but we were the biggest one, and that's nothing to do with me, guys. That's entirely down to you, because you guys had to want to come over. You guys had to want to come and review me on that platform, so that's amazing. And so because of the how much it's been popping off over there over the last couple of days, we've actually, instead of having to go through 7 days of streaming to get affiliated, we've actually become affiliated. So within 48 hours of starting essentially afresh on Twitch, we've hit affiliation, we've hit monetization, and that is insane. I don't know how. It said I had to do it for 7 days after doing it for 2 streams. I don't know if, like, someone at Twitch or some sort of their AI might be a bit nicer. I don't know. But it was literally like, it literally sent me a notification saying, you've put a lot of dedication. It ranks you off a little bit. It was like, you put a lot of dedication in. We can see that you're taking this seriously. We'd like to invite you to the affiliate program. And that message came in. Like, even though it said I still had, like, to do this for like 5 days on the platform. Wild. So I think, like I said, the Twitch bot has gone, oh, something's happening here. Let's get this going straight away. And that I think that is the power of the of the community, the power of the Morning Glory community coming over there and essentially fast tracking us on Twitch in a funny sort of way. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding how Twitch works. Again, I'm very, very, very platform. So not only thank you for your support on YouTube, not only thank you for all the kind comments, not only thank you for coming over and watching on Twitch, but thank you for just being, from top to bottom, an amazing community. I don't know what I've done to deserve you guys, but all I can say is that my faith in humanity was a little low at the beginning of the week, and at the end of the week, my faith in humanity is stronger than ever. But that's all for now. Bit of an update, the full timeline, the full process from the YouTube side of things and how things will be going over on Twitch. To give you guys an idea, so we should be be back on YouTube next week. Now I say should because when I spoke to YouTube initially, I was actually told I was permanently banned from live streaming, but I've since been told it's only a 7-day thing. So hopefully it's a 7-day thing, but there's still probably a very slim chance it could be the permanent thing, which would be mad, but fingers crossed it should be the 7-day thing. So next week we should be back on YouTube, but the plan is that and for the meantime we're going to be streaming on Twitch, and I'm also planning on maybe doing a couple of bonus streams over the weekend on Twitch as well, if possible. Those ones we're going to take it by ear. But the last thing to mention is we're not permanently moving over to Twitch at this time. But I have looked into it, and I should have set it up. Obviously, I can't test it yet, but I should have set it up correctly. We will be hopefully multi-streaming. So when we get back onto YouTube, we'll be streaming to YouTube and Twitch, because I know there's a lot of people that actually prefer Twitch. It's been surprising how many people have said, finally, you're over here on the right platform for streaming. Because when I first went full-time at YouTube, people were like, oh, just do the live stream on YouTube, don't bother with Twitch. But now I've had a lot of people, like, I'd probably say the majority of people have come and said, we prefer you actually streaming on Twitch. But I also have had a significant amount of people that have said, we much prefer you doing it on YouTube. And I also understand that, us war gamers, we don't like change. We like what we know. So the plan is to hopefully be streaming on both platforms, and I have looked into that and got that set up. And so if those of you that like Twitch will be on Twitch, and those of you that like YouTube will be streaming on YouTube. If normality is able to be restored, go back to normal. Beginning of next week. It'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday next week, because I believe the 7 days applies from when the review and the appeal was completed, and with there being a re-review involved, that very well may have been the Tuesday, on the Tuesday. So it might not be until the Tuesday / the Wednesday that we get back on. But again, I will keep you guys informed, and I will let you guys know via videos, and also let you guys know via the community tab on YouTube as well. But that's all for now. One last reminder today that when you see this video go up, it is at the same time, it's not only keeping you guys updated, but it's a little reminder. This video go up at 9 o'clock UK time. That's when I do my live streams. When you see this video, I will be over streaming on Twitch if you want to want to tune in and enjoy the content. But that's all for now. Once again, from the tip of my toes and my nose, boys, thank you. Thank you for watching. Of course, as always, see you guys next time.